towels.
It's being done to stop the violence in Inglewood on the next Eye on Chicago.
Don't miss Cold Case, Sundays on CBS, America's most watched network.
Gwen, I got good news.
Hey, me too. In fact, I mean, it's up to you, but I may have solved our problems.
Oh, yeah? What'd you do? Win the lottery?
Kind of. I talked to your dad. And you know how great he's been about letting us stay here and accepting that we're married?
Mm-hmm. It's temporary.
Right, but he was saying that if we were willing to go back to school and graduate, you know, in June. I'm not saying that it'd be easy. We'd basically be doing a year's work in 2 months, but, you know, we could do it if we had to.
What are you saying?
Well, he made the point that, that paying rent and keeping an apartment, it takes a lot of time and energy, and that it might be hard to pay for school and find time to study. I mean, we could do it. You know, I've done it before. It's just, he offered to let us stay here and pay our tuition so that we could graduate. And I'd have my scholarship, and it'd just be for a couple months until the summer, and then we could move out and get jobs, you know, whatever you want. It just means that we could study full time.
And stay here?
Yeah, just for a couple months so we could graduate. Hey, come on, don't look at me like that.
Like what? Like I don't know you? Emily?
No, it's me. Don't look so disappointed.
Oh, believe me, I'm not. But did you see her? Did you talk to her?
No. Why, what's going on? Why are you suddenly so hot to see Emily?
Well, because of Meg, I'm going away for a long time, and I could never see you again. And I know that you probably hate me.
Will you just say it? Just say it!
But what I want is for you to believe this, because it is absolutely true. The worst mistake I ever made in my life was the moment I turned my back on you.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Bo Peep, but shouldn't you be on the lam?
The lamb?
Yeah, on the run, hiding, eluding, capture, ducking into doorways to avoid Oakdale's finest.
You make it sound like I've done something wrong.
Well, I realize you marched to the beat of your own drummer there, Em, but I think in most places premeditated murder is still a no-no.
Premeditated murder?
Not that I would testify against you, I wouldn't do that, but when you left, you said you were going off to kill... Well, I assumed it was Meg, but come to think of it, you never really told me exactly who
if I killed every person I was ever mad at, Oakdale would be a ghost town.
So you didn't kill Meg?
No.
Anyone else?
No. Not yet. And who knows? I may not have to.
Well, wouldn't that be nice?
It all depends on you.
You mean on me?
That's why I called you. Depending on what you tell me, someone lives or someone dies.
Could we put this in the box?
A baseball? Sweetie, those things are going on Jack's desk at work now that he's got his job back.
I know, but this is the ball I hit to win that game against the Tigers. It's good luck.
Oh, of course. Well, then absolutely he should have it. I know Jack will love it.
You look better.
Oh, yeah? Nothing like a little lipstick.
Oh, I mean, since that lady left.
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing? Get your hands off me!
You said she didn't hurt you, but she did, didn't she?
No, sweetheart, look at me. I'm fine, okay? And I think we just need to forget about it and not mention it anymore to anyone. We need to concentrate on the good things in our lives. You and me and JJ and Sage and Jack, especially Jack. He's so happy that he's got his job back, and I'm not gonna let anything ruin that.
Not even that bad lady?
Especially not that bad lady.
I know it was you in the room that night. You set me up.
No. Look, we understand that maybe it wasn't your idea, but you were there. You know what happened. You owe it to Nick to at least tell him who's responsible. He could have died.
Look, I'd like to help you. I would. But I can't.
Why not?
Because Anatoly will kill me. He's mad enough as it is.
Why?
Because he thinks I've been talking to people and I haven't. And if he finds out you've been here, I'm dead.
As the World Turns is sponsored by Olay. Love the skin you're in.
A microdermabrasion resurfaces. A mini peel refinishes. Olay introduces a new at-home treatment. Regenerous microdermabrasion and peel. 2 treatments, 1 system. To get significant skin improvement, stay home.
How old am I? I'll never tell.
Lots of things can give away your age, even your teeth. So whiten yours with new Crest White Strips Renewal. The age-defying strips remove up to 20 years of your toughest stains, letting you keep your age all to yourself.
You don't need all that. Try Charmin Ultra. You can use less with Charmin Ultra because it's more absorbent than the regular quilted brand. With Charmin Ultra, less is more. Best for bare bottoms.
Cha-cha-cha, Charmin.
New Dawn Direct Foam works in a completely different way. Instead of sweeping grease from dish to dish, it gets rid of it like a vacuum. It absorbs 10 times more grease than ordinary dish liquid. Dawn Direct Foam sucks up so much grease that one pump can clean a whole sink load. New Dawn Direct Foam, a pump of Dawn and grease is gone.
Introducing the Pledge Duster Plus.
It's better with the spray.
The first duster that goes beyond easy dusting to convenient cleaning. Only the Pledge Duster Plus has a multi-surface dusting spray to pick up more dust than a Swiffer duster and clean the smudges and smears too. Now you can dust better and clean better with the Pledge Duster Plus.
I said it's better with the spray.
The beauty of Pledge is that it does better. S.E. Johnson.
Family company.
What? You gotta love big fluffy towels. Now just $4.99. This week, only at Kmart.
Interested in the ultimate in bladder control freshness? Serenity Ultimate by Tena is 25% more absorbent than Poise Ultra Plus. It's our most absorbent pad ever. Call now for a free sample.
See why more people are watching the CBS Evening News with Bob Schieffer tonight.
180 countries and 45 languages means CSI Miami is the most watched show on the planet.
That's what happens when worlds collide.
Once I realized that you hadn't killed Dusty, I had no choice.
Okay, and you're sure that he wasn't critical when you left him? I mean, if he had internal injuries, he could have bled to death in a couple of hours, collapsed who knows where.
Look, I got a few good shots in, but nothing that would have killed him. Believe me, when the whole thing was over, he was in much better shape than I was in.
So whatever's happened to him, Emily's responsible.
Yeah, well, that's why I called Emily and asked her to come here.
You called her? Are you nuts?
What's she gonna do to me? I'm in a jail cell. Anyway, she came, running.
Okay, that's sad.
And I told her that it was a mistake for me to turn my back on her.
And she believed that?
I said that I had only cut her loose to protect her, which was true, and that it was the worst mistake that I'd ever made in my life.
Which wasn't true.
I don't know. It was absolutely what she needed to hear. And then I told her that you had sold me out, that you were turning state's evidence against me.
Bet she loved hearing that.
And I think she believed it.
What do you mean you think she believed
Well, the guard dragged her out of here before we could really get into it, so I don't know. That's why I thought you were her. I was convinced that you would be here first thing this morning.
Okay, excuse my asking, but why'd you tell her all this?
To find out what she did to Dusty. Look, if she went after Dusty to frame you because she thought you and I were close, then I thought maybe telling her that we weren't so close would get her to change things a little bit.
Do you think she'll decide to let him go?
Or at least tell us where he's buried. We have to do this way. This is our only hope.
Paul, I don't know. It's risky. Maybe I could follow her.
No, then she'd know I was lying.
But if she finds out you're playing her, you remember what happened the last time she thought you betrayed her? She shot you.
Oh, no. No. Accessory after the fact is one thing, but you were talking about premeditation. That's 25 to life
Yeah,
there.
well, if you tell me what I want to hear, that won't be an issue.
Why does that have to do with me?
Because we're in this together, Henry, me and you. Ever since we met each other in the woods, we've been on our own little journey.
Your own little this isn't a fairy tale, Gretel, okay? I would have gotten out of the woods a long time ago if you had just given me my money.
I'm just trying to save you from yourself, Hansel, for the millionth time. Now, we need each other. I need you.
I'm touched.
Honestly, who else am I going to turn to? I mean, you're the only one who knows the whole story. You've been with me every step of the way.
Yeah, if the cops ask you about that, you just keep that to yourself, okay?
No. See, the thing is, it's just that your opinion is more valuable than mine right now because I'm too close to it. You know, that's the problem. You need to tell me if what Paul is telling me makes any sense.
You talked to Paul?
Yes. He called me. I went to see him.
In jail?
Yes, in jail. They won't give him bail.
Oh, well, I wonder why,
Anyway, he admitted that he had been taking the fall for Meg. Only she's turned on him. The DA offered a deal, and now he's stuck, and he realized that it was a huge mistake to trust her.
He said that?
That's not all he said. He said that leaving me was the worst mistake he's ever made. Can I believe him?
It's possible, I suppose. I mean, if Meg made a deal with the DA...
Well, she's been released. I mean, we know that much,
yeah,
right?
And knowing Paul, he would be furious at her.
Yeah, but the part about me, Henry, what he said about me, that he wished he hadn't.
Dumped you at the altar?
Stop saying that. I know he dumped me, but he had good reason. He knew he was going to jail, and he didn't want to drag me down with him.
Sounds to me like you've already made up your mind.
I know what happened on that bluff. I overreacted.
Huh.
The question now is, can I trust him?
Trust how?
Should I go back to him?
What? What? What do you say? You saying that you wanted to go steady with a guy who's going to spend the rest of his life in prison?
No, I don't care about that. If he loves me, then we're supposed to be together. Don't you get it?
Shh, Emily, they're going to lock him up. He killed Dusty, okay? He confessed to that.
No,
they're not even going to have a trial.
Stop,
Sweetie,
not
they're just
worry
going to
about
sentence
that.
him and
Don't
send him away.
worry about that. Can I trust him?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Yeah, but is it possible? I mean, could he have gone from loving me to loving Meg back to loving me again, Henry? I mean, maybe he never loved Meg. Maybe it was always about me, and Meg was just using him, and he fell for it.
Emily.
Or maybe he's not capable of loving anybody but himself, right? I mean, who knows? I can't trust the guy. He's lied to me so many times. I don't know.
I don't know. If you want proof,
Proof? Oh, my God, proof. That's it. I need proof that he still loves me. Why didn't I think of that? I love you, Henry. Why didn't I think of that?
Oh, and don't forget, you and JJ are supposed to meet Mrs. Flynn by the flagpole after school. She's gonna bring you over to the babysitters, all right?
Remember, she called Sage needs a sweater.
Right. What would I do without you?
The glass is broken. That mean lady broke it.
Yes, well, your wonderful mother is going to fix it.
How?
It's no big deal. I'll just get another frame.
So Jack won't even know?
So Jack won't even know.
And everything will be back the way it used to be?
Even better. I promise. Let's go.
So you're telling me that Anatoly set me up?
I'm not saying nothing.
Suit yourself. But they shot me up full of heroin and dumped me in a parking lot.
You're a cop. You were trying to put him out of business. I make a remark, and he goes completely nuts. Throwing things, pulling my hair. He put a gun in my face, and he would have capped me. But he got a call and had to go see somebody somewhere.
Well, who told Anatoly that Nick was a cop?
Who are you, anyway?
I just want to know if somebody else knows.
Excuse me.
Just because she hasn't said anything about Carly doesn't mean that she's not involved.
Look, Katie, I know you're trying to help, all right? But she's scared, and you're just making it worse. And listen, we have no problem with you. We just want Anatoly.
How stupid do I look?
You help us, we'll help you.
Community.
Full ride. You just tell us what you know. It's the best offer you're gonna get.
Okay.
But you have to tell us everything. And name names.
Fine. I'll tell you whatever I know.
Hello, my flower. I'm stuffed up and so congested.
Nasonex relieves congestion and other nasal allergy symptoms. Maybe that's why 4 million nasal allergy sufferers used Nasonex last year. Side effects were generally mild and included headache, viral infection, sore throat, nosebleeds, and coughing.
I have returned, my flower, a changed me.
Nasonex treats congestion and other nasal allergy symptoms. Ask your doctor about Nasonex.
Oh, look what I just picked up. What? My prescription for Boniva.
Oh, the osteoporosis medicine you take only once a month.
Once a month? Once a month?
Yeah, isn't that great?
Boniva is the only once-monthly treatment for postmenopausal osteoporosis proven to build bone density to help prevent fractures.
Can I see?
Sure. Unlike weekly treatments, you only need Boniva once a month. You should not take Boniva if you have low blood calcium, severe kidney disease, or cannot sit or stand for at least 60 minutes. Follow dosing instructions carefully. Stop taking Boniva and tell your doctor if you experience difficult or painful swallowing, chest pain, or severe or continuing heartburn, as these may be signs of serious upper digestive problems.
Once a month, huh? Far out. No, that's far out. That I get.
You do the right thing to treat your osteoporosis. To build strong, healthy bones, once monthly Boniva. There's only one. Ask your doctor for a free trial offer or call 1-800-234-6302.
You want a good breakfast and a good price? At Denny's, everything's good. Denny's new Pepper Jack and Smoked Sausage Scramble has peppers, onions, and cheese, plus bacon, sausage, and pancakes. One of 3 new scrambled sensations for just $5.99. You gotta come to Denny's.
I refuse to go outside without my sunbonnet.
I won't wash my hair for 3 months.
I will wear pastel so my hair looks brighter.
People come up with the wildest ideas about how to keep colored hair from fading. I tell my clients about new Tresemme Color Thrive, daily treatment shampoos and conditioners, the only line with Fade Block technology. Color Thrive locks in vibrant color up to 3 times longer than the leading color care. So throw out everything you believe about keeping your color. New Tresemme Color Thrive. Let your color thrive.
The Easter Parade. Once it was a fine tradition until outrageous department store prices made it a horror show. Come to Burlington Coat Factory's Easter Savings Event and end the horror. Get the hottest designer labels at 20 to 60% less. We've got the greatest selection of designer fashions for the whole family. From suits and dresses to everything for Easter. 'Cause everyone loves a parade. Burlington Coat Factory. Love labels? You'll love our prices.
Don't forget to rinse those dishes first.
That'll take forever. There's no need to rinse with Electrosol 3-in-1. Its 3-in-1 formula lifts stains, cleans, and shines for 100% clean dishes.
Ooh, sparkling.
Electrosol 3-in-1 tabs.
The mustard's in the...
I know where the mustard is. I used to live here, thank you.
There's a new one in the cabinet. The other cabinet. Look, I'm sorry, really, I am. I guess your dad has moved some stuff since you left here.
You're about to tell me he's changed.
How would I know? I just met him. I haven't just met him. I'm just getting to know him.
That's right, you don't know him. And so this is not your fault, so I don't mean to blame you. This is just how he operates, okay? He makes you this deal that sounds totally reasonable, only it's not. It's a trap. It's a bait and switch. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I know what that is. But we're not stuck, Will.
That's right. We're not stuck because I found a job.
You did.
Yeah, I talked to Aunt Kim and Uncle Bob. They say congratulations, by the way. And they offered to help, and I said they could, and Uncle Bob offered me a job.
Doing what?
Janitor at the hospital. It's just until, you know, I graduate, and then I get that little piece of paper, and then he'll get me something better.
What? A surgeon? A heart specialist? I think it's great that you talked to your uncle, and I'm glad that he's supportive, and I don't mean to be...
Sarcastic?
I know what it's like. I've worked, and I've gone to school. It's not easy. That's all I'm saying.
That's not all you're saying.
Will, look, I know that your dad has let you down before. But once he pays the tuition, it's not like he's gonna go to the school and ask for his money back.
Gwen, it's already started. He's got you on his side.
No, I am not on his side. I am on your side. It is you and me. Look, this is gonna sound really cold, okay? But let's just use him for 3 months. Let's use him for what he's offering. Free rent, free food, free tuition. Use it to get what we want.
See, and that's the reasonable part. That's the way he wants you to think. That's the hook. Okay, so what if we did stay here and graduate in June? Then what? It's not like we're gonna go to college in the fall. We still have to get jobs and save up.
Not necessarily.
What, is he gonna pay our tuition? He doesn't have that kind of money.
No, but you do.
I don't have a cent.
You offered to talk to your mom. It's your money.
You're not talking about the trust fund, are you?
Look, he's on your side. He just wants you to have a happy life.
Oh my God, Gwen, I can't believe you did this!
So you just want me to swallow the fact that my son, my 17-year-old son, who has not yet graduated from high school, is married?
Your feelings about their marriage notwithstanding, it's a fact.
That doesn't mean I have to like it, Hal, or even support it, and I won't. And if you don't let them play house underneath your roof, I can't stop you. But I'm not going to condone it, and I will not release his trust fund to him as long as he is hooked up with that little gold digger.
She's not a gold digger.
Then why the sudden interest in his money?
Because they need money to live on.
I thought they were living with you.
For now, but I promised them that if they stayed in school and graduated in June, that I would do everything in my power to get them their money. They're going to need money to set up house, to apply to college.
Oh, tell me that you're not thinking that this marriage is a good idea.
I don't.
Then I don't understand you. Why are you supporting it?
Because my son made a choice, and whether I like it or not, I'm not going to cut him off.
Hal, it's called tough love.
Yeah, and Will isn't tough. And you, of all people, should know that. Why do you think he glommed onto this girl? He needs her, and she needs him. They both had it really rough.
Oh, come on. You can't compare Will's childhood to Gwen Norbeck's. Her mother is a convicted felon.
I wouldn't go there, Barbara, not with your record.
Oh, I see. I'm a terrible mother, and that's why my son married the school slut.
Like it or not, Gwen is part of this family.
Well, I don't have to see it that way, and I'm not going to enable it.
Oh, congratulations. You've just guaranteed they'll stay together.
Meaning what?
Do you think that Will really would have married this girl if we'd given him another alternative?
I gave him an alternative. I told him that I would release his trust fund to him if he left her and went back to school.
And he didn't exactly jump at it, did he?
So that's my fault, Hal?
And mine. If we'd let them live together, this wouldn't have happened. They'd be in school.
Okay, so you want to reward them for defying us.
And that's exactly what they're doing, Barbara. They're defying us at every turn. And we're so dumb, we're giving them the ammunition to keep on doing it. Look, don't you remember what it was like to be a teenager? How good it felt to hate your stupid parents? It's a rite of passage. Most kids get through it unscathed. But Will, after what he's been through, he couldn't make it on his own. He needed a friend, an ally, and he found one in Gwen. She's helping him grow up. And if we don't back off, he'll never get the chance. It's gonna be him and Gwen against the world from now on. Now, is that what you really want?
So where is she?
I don't know. Maybe she's talking to Hal, finding out that I didn't write you
She
out.
wouldn't do that. Emily wouldn't do that. That would give Hal an opening.
Or Margot, or Jack.
Well, all they would do is tell her that you'd been released. Do me a favor, find out if I got any phone calls.
You think she'll call here and leave a message with one of the guards? Saying what? Please ask Paul if he's lying to me, if he still loves me?
All right, you're right. I'll call her.
No, you can't do that. That's dangerous. Apologizing is one thing. She can't hold that against you. But if you go any further and something goes wrong, this time she will kill you, Paul.
We have to do something, Meg. My sister thinks I killed the man that means everything to her.
Okay, listen. If Dusty's alive, he'll surface. And if he isn't, he'll still surface. Either way, the truth will come out. You just need to calm down, okay? And I know patience is difficult, but you can't take the chance that Emily will hurt you again.
Emily's not gonna hurt me again.
You almost died, Paul. And I was there. I saw it. And you're barely recovered. You know, it's bad enough that you're locked behind a cell. Now, if Emily tries to poison you or stab...
If she does hurt me again, at least I get to have you patch me up. Closure? You want closure from me after you ratted me out to the cops? You want closure, Meg? I'll give you Get the hell out of my life!
Look, before I go anywhere with you, I need a guarantee I'm not going to jail. None of this was my idea, okay? Anatoly just used me.
And the DA will understand that. Can you get some more?
Yeah. No. It's my asthma. I get like this when I get upset. I just need my inhaler. I think it's in my other bag.
We'll protect you. You know you're getting a second chance.
Let me just get my inhaler and we'll go.
You sure about this?
Hey, listen, if you keep riding her, she's gonna shut down.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
After I get that first paycheck, I'm getting out of here. Are you with me?
I'd be willing to come back to you if you're willing to prove to me that you still love me.
Do you have any idea when Jack will be back?
He's working the Kasnov case.
Kids are everywhere. And now you can stop bacteria wherever they go. Clorox Anywhere Hard Surface Daily Sanitizing Spray stops bacteria in ways you never thought possible. It kills 99.9% of bacteria, yet is so gentle you can even use it around kids and food. New Clorox Anywhere Spray. It goes everywhere. Set point. Love. The Payless Spring Sale. Now up to 30% off.
Introducing Vital Radiance, a revolution in eye makeup.
I like shimmery eyeshadows, but the glitter just wasn't working for me. I said with Vital Radiance, you don't have the glitter to shine.
The eye primer smooths your lid so shadow glides on, stays on. The silky shadows come in softer shades and never look dry. And the mascara, the shortest lashes look fuller with Vital Radiance.
Look me in the eye and tell me it's not amazing.
New Vital Radiance in your cosmetics aisle. Call for free samples at 1-800-RADIANT.
In the battle to keep your toilet clean, one scrubber has built-in cleaner and just the right fit. Scotch-Brite disposable toilet bowl scrubbers. Powerful cleaning tools. Scotch-Brite.
What is Medicare's new prescription drug coverage all about, and how will it affect me?
What if we already have drug coverage? Can we still save with Medicare Part D?
How do I qualify for Medicare Part D?
Everyone has questions about Medicare's new prescription drug coverage, Medicare Part D. And everyone can get the answers they need by requesting free educational materials from United Healthcare, provider of the AARP Medicare RX plan. There's no obligation. Call now to receive the 24-page Show Me Guide with answers to your specific questions of how Medicare Part D may save you money. Plus, an information kit for the AARP Medicare RX plan, insured by United Healthcare.
I called for the answers to my Medicare Part D questions, and I'm so glad I did.
Call the number on your screen now for your free Show Me Guide and information kit on the AARP Medicare RX plan. It's for anyone with questions about Medicare's new prescription drug coverage. Call now.
This tennis star won the battle of the sexes, but why was someone out for revenge?
We have an obligation to men's athletics. An upset is not a possibility.
After she beat you, you lost any chance of going pro.
No reason to kill someone.
You're our golden girl, and I'm not gonna let you blow it.
A new cold case, CBS Sunday. She helps lost spirits cross over, but now dark forces are out to stop her.
What do you want? What have I done to you?
New Ghost Whisperer, CBS next Friday.
Attention! If you're experiencing signs of facial aging, wrinkles, frown lines, jowls, and loose skin of the neck, now you can remove up to 20 years in about 1 hour. See what 20,000 men and women have already done. Call today and we'll send a free brochure of the revolutionary lifestyle lift. Results are dramatic, seen on national television newscasts. The procedure is sweeping the country. Call this number now for a free brochure of the revolutionary lifestyle lift. Take that first step. Call this number now and get more information. Call now.
Who can save you money on your next Chevy?
I can.
Who can get you financed to drive today?
I can.
Who can provide fast expert service?
I can.
Who can keep your car or truck shining like new?
I can.
O'Connor Chevrolet can do it. Save right now on 05 Tahoes and Suburbans. They're $15,000 off MSRP. Or drive home an 06 Cobalt for $11,995. For low prices, better selection, and a name you can trust. See the O'Connor Chevrolet team at 127th and Kedzie.
If anyone can, O'Connor can.
Vince, Natalie, Hugh. Mary hosts the biggest movie event since the Oscars. Then Courtney Cox's cross-dressing brother-in-law.
Hi, I'm Alexis Arquette.
Plus Marie Osmond's Heartbreak.
And REO Speedwagon next ET. Tonight at 6:30 on CBS 2.
CBS 2 Weather Track. We see things the other stations can't.
A new witness in the Natalie Holloway case. Case solved Saturday.
Emily, will you please call the guard and get her out of here?
Don't bother. I was just leaving. You know, I saved your life, Paul. The least you could do is thank me.
Thank you. I paid you, and then you turned on me.
So you expect me to take the fall for killing Dusty? I had nothing to do with it.
Well, neither did I.
That's not what the cops know. Besides, you confessed.
Yeah, because I thought that you did it.
That's so sweet of you, Paul, but you're really not my type.
You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Sorry you had to see that. I told you. Meg turned on me.
Yeah. I could see that. The trouble is, I don't believe it.
You let my father think that not only you could talk me into staying here, but that you could get me to make some kind of bargain with my mother.
Look, all I did was listen and agree to talk to you.
Which shows them what? That they have you won over already, and that, as usual, I'm the problem.
That is not true. You're not the problem. They're the problem. If they were half-decent parents, you'd want to stay here.
And that's what this is all about, right? That you want to stay here.
Of course. Who wouldn't? It's a nice house. It's your home. I don't want you to have to leave here because of me. You think I want you working as a janitor, cleaning up after people who are sick, living in a lousy apartment on some noisy street, staying up all night, studying, cramming for an exam because of me? You could stay here. You could go to school. You could pay for college.
See this table, Gwen?
Yeah.
It's a nice table, right? It looks like a table in magazines. They would call this a cozy kitchen.
It's a beautiful table, Will.
You know what I think of when I look at this table? I remember sitting here and having my mom tell me that she was leaving my dad. I remember sitting here and being told that I was going to the state hospital, and my sister crying, and my parents arguing, and cops out the front door, and me feeling like I just wanted to die. So this is not a happy place, Gwen, okay? This is where it all fell apart. And mopping floors and coming home to a one-bedroom dive and then staying up all night to study, that sounds like heaven, as long as you're there.
Of course I'm there. I'm just saying it gets old. You know, not being able to pay for bills, being tired all of the time. I get that you don't want to deal with your mom. I don't want to deal with my mom. your dad. I know he's not perfect, but he's trying, and he wants to help us.
I know he does, but for whatever reason, you know, my mother, his job, it never works out. And I can't go through that again. I can't depend on him and trust him and then watch it all collapse.
I'm just saying, I don't know. Maybe it's because I never knew my dad, you know? But your dad, he's got a temper, but he's kind, Will. You know, he's really kind.
Yeah, but he doesn't trust me, which is a big reason why I wasn't living here when I met you. It's why I was with Aunt Kim and Uncle Bob or my brother. So why would I want to live here now?
I don't know. I feel like he's trying to make up for all those other times.
You know what? My dad does want me to go to college, and so do I. But the most important thing to me is building a life with you. That's why I married you, so we could build a life together. Because I know if we focus on that, then we can be happy.
Well, that's what I want, too.
Yeah, but it's not what my parents want. They're just waiting to figure out a way to drive a wedge between us.
It's not gonna happen.
It already has. We've been here 2 days, and we're fighting like crazy. You gotta trust me on this, Gwen. We gotta get out of here.
You know, I always loved that picture. I'm just glad that it's back where it belongs. Well, these things have a way of working themselves out. I, for one, couldn't be happier.
Even with what happened to Nick?
Oh, man, what a disaster that was. I mean, who could have seen that? I mean, yeah, sure, he's a hot dog and everything, but a dirty cop? I didn't see that coming.
So what's going to happen to him?
Well, you know, corruption and then, you know, added to possession with intent to sell. If he's convicted of that, we're looking at 10, 20 years.
20 years? Wow, that's a long time. I miss a lot. I miss getting married, having children.
Yeah, that's what happens when you commit a crime.
Yeah, I know, it's just...
Hey, you know, I didn't think that you liked Nick Kasnoff.
But he's Mike's cousin. I wish there was something I could do. I know there's not. I just feel bad for the family.
I know I was pushing her, but that's what I do. I'm a nudge, you know that.
You're a lot more than that. Listen, you saved my life. You're the best friend I got, Katie. Hey, you about ready in there? Chardonnay?
Dogs want to be where we want to be. It's only natural. And because we spend so much of our time indoors, so do they. That's why Purina created Little Bites Indoor Complete for indoor dogs, with more high-quality protein for lean muscle mass, and because indoor dogs may be prone to dry skin, more vitamin E for a healthy skin and a shiny coat. Long live your buddy. Long live your dog. Purina Little Bites Indoor Complete.
Last fall, I moved into our dream house, and my allergies acted up. I tried to cover everything. I even took down my curtains. I don't recommend it. My doctor said that I developed new allergies. Where? My basement? Who knows what's down there?
Are your allergy symptoms worse than before? You may have developed new allergies. That's why it's important to discuss all your symptoms with your doctor. He may suggest simple changes like using a dehumidifier or prescribe an allergy medicine or both. Zyrtec is the #1 prescribed allergy medicine in the U.S. Ask your doctor if Zyrtec is right for you. It's approved to treat both indoor and outdoor allergies and even treats itching due to chronic hives. Zyrtec's most common side effects in adults include drowsiness, tiredness, and dry mouth. Lots of allergies, just one Zyrtec.
Without strong shoulders, who would support them? One A Day wants you to stay strong for them. Because as early as 30, women can start to lose bone mass. That's why there's One A Day Women's, a complete multivitamin that's specially formulated for women with twice the calcium of Centrum. One A Day Women's. And for women who are dieting and exercising, try One A Day Weight Smart, a complete multivitamin that's specially formulated with EGCG. One A Day Weight Smart.
Special moments deserve Kleenex tissues. Thank goodness for miracles. Thank goodness for Kleenex. Natural is showing a little skin. Healing is keeping it soft and smooth. New Curel Natural Healing. Soothing extracts help even the driest skin heal itself. Curel, freedom from dry skin.
It's Kohl's 2-day mega sale. 2 days of mega shopping this Friday and Saturday only. Plus extra savings during power hours. Shop late Friday or early Saturday at Kohl's 2-day mega sale. Kohl's, expect great things.
Monday starts with a swinging King of Queens. Give it up. Then chill out with Barney. Say what? Ow! How I Met Your Mother. And take a trip into the mind of Charlie Harper. 2.5 Men. Plus.
I haven't woken up to that view in a long time.
I need date night underwear. I think I just got to 5th base.
A new episode of Old Christine. It all happens CBS Monday. And later, catch Dave on The Late Show.
Please just tell me that you think this marriage is a mistake.
She's a nice girl and she loves our son.
You didn't answer my question.
They're too young.
Okay? So long as I know that we're going to support the marriage with the intention of breaking it up.
I am not in the business of breaking people up.
Oh, for God's sake, Hal, you are impossible. But with Paul in jail and Jennifer falling apart, I just don't have the strength to deal with you right now. So you go right ahead. You go ahead and you tell Will that I've accepted your terms.
That if they stay with me and finish high school, you'll release his trust fund?
Yes, Hal, you win. So now Gwen can go out and buy herself a split level and a flock of pink flamingos.
I wouldn't worry. I know they love each other, but with no one to fight, my guess is they'll drift apart like most high school couples.
They'd better.
Do you remember when you had to move back in with your mom?
I just did that so I could keep Billy.
What happened?
Your dad is nothing like my mom.
What happened?
My mom poisoned herself to make it look like you did it. It's not gonna happen.
How do you know that? My mom used to live here. She's still got a key to the place. And as bad as you think your mom was, she's a saint compared to mine.
Well, come on. You and I both know that your mom's not gonna leave us alone, no matter where we live.
Well, that's right. So wouldn't you rather live in our own place? Wouldn't you feel safer there? It's not like my dad can protect us here. You know, it's like we're always living in enemy territory. We can't relax. And I feel like when we close the door behind us, we need it to just be us. What?
I just feel like you're not listening to me. You know, I can't argue with you about your parents, who might have say, but I do know what it's like to work and go to school, and I just feel like you're not hearing me.
Okay, that's fair. You're right. I get defensive when we're talking about my parents, and you know the drill when it comes to working and going to school.
That's all I'm saying. I just don't want you to think that it's gonna solve anything. You know, by leaving here, yes, you get out from under your parents, but there are other problems, and I'm scared.
Scared of what?
I married you for the same reasons that you married me. I want to have a life together. And I'm scared that with work and with rent and school that it's going to bring us down.
As long as we don't turn on each other, we can be happy. And I don't care about being broke.
I'm not talking about being broke, Will. I'm talking about being poor. There's a difference.
Yeah, Gwen, we're not gonna be poor forever. You know, we're gonna finish school. Okay, it might take a little longer, but we're gonna have professions and we'll make a lot of money and we'll live in a big house and we'll adopt a bunch of kids and we'll be happy, I promise.
You're being pretty optimistic there.
Well, you make me that way, all right? So what's it gonna be? Because after I get that first paycheck, I'm getting out of here. Are you with me?
Are you playing house?
Do you have any idea when Jack will be back?
Well, no, I don't expect him back. He's working the Kasnoff case.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, he's the arresting officer, so he's got to question everybody at the Galaxy Club. Then he's got to present the case to the DA.
You know, I'm sorry. I just remembered that my babysitter's waiting for me. So I'm gonna go. Nice to see you.
I don't blame you for not believing me. After the way I treated you, it's really too much to expect that you would still have feelings for me.
I never said that. Of course, I still have feelings for you. I loved you. We were supposed to be married.
Yes, we were.
But So much has happened to you that I haven't been part of. I am sorry. I do not trust you.
Well, then go. Will you? Will you just go? Really, leave. I have nothing to offer you, Emily. I'm in jail. I'm going to prison for a long time. I confessed to a murder that I didn't commit, and even if I take my confession back, Meg will testify against me now, so it's over. And whatever we had, or whatever I hope that we could have... Ah, this is so sad. Look, whatever happens, know this. I deserve to go to jail. Not just because I lied about Jennifer's baby, but because I hurt you.
Yes, you did.
I didn't mean to. I didn't. I thought I was being noble. And you still trusted me. You still loved me. God forgive me, you still loved me after all of the ways I disappointed you. And I turned it all into a rejection. And for that, I hate myself.
Do you?
Yes, of course. Come on, Emily. If it had been the other way around, if you had let me go, I would have snapped. That's the thing about us, is that we were always very fragile. And we'd both been through so much. And I forgot that. So goodbye. And, please don't you forget that I will always love you.
See, here's the thing. I'd be willing to come back to you.
I would love that, but it's not possible. Come on, I'm going to prison for a long time.
We could talk about that. That is, if you're willing to prove to me that you still love me.
I would do anything. What do you want me to do?
Oh, Paul. I am so glad to hear you say that.
Here's today's Daytime Dollars official winning code number. For your chance to win cash and prizes, register today at daytimedollars.com and keep watching for more chances to win. Good luck.
This is a dishwasher. This is not. Dishwasher, not. And this is Cascade Complete. Cascade Complete is 30% better at breaking down tough food than whatever you're using. Because pre-washing and pre-rinsing is our job, not yours. After all, this is a dishwasher. This is not. Cascade Complete. Now that's clean.
So I'm wondering, what's a Thermacare heat wrap? Then I put it on my aching back and I realized, oh, it's like a heating pad without a cord. And my pain just melts away. Yes, I feel like I could do backflips. No.
The more I see you, the more I want you. Somehow this feeling just grows and grows.
Tide, just one capful has 3 times the stain-removing power of the next leading regular detergent, so clothes look spotless, craving after craving. Tide knows fabrics best.
Morning after morning after morning. Only Folgers has the Aroma Seal canister to help seal in the fresh taste you love.
How do you know what's right? Well, nobody has all the answers.
But after bathing about 1 billion babies, we know there's more to it than soap and water. Introducing Johnson's Moisture Care Wash with a loving touch of baby lotion. For soft, irresistible skin, that perfect baby smell, and memories forever. So, how do you know it's right? You already do. New Johnson's Moisture Care Wash. This feels right.
Showtime!
For brilliant results, reach for new Windex Dry Microfiber Cloths, the revolutionary dry microfiber cloths that do the work of up to a dozen store-brand paper towels. Use with Windex for a streak-free, lint-free shine that's brilliant.
Same time tomorrow, you bring the lattes.
New Windex Dry Microfiber Cloths, best on glass and just about everything else.
That's St. John's Family Company.
Most people come to Italy for relaxation.
Mamma mia! We got you, baby. We got you.
The art.
It's a statue of a man.
That looks funny.
The fashion.
Baby, that's their stuff.
And amore.
Ciao, Bella!
But these teams are here to win the amazing race. CBS Tuesday.
Hey, Will. Gwen? I had a long talk with Barbara. Good news. I'm glad you're here, Will. I had a long talk with Gwen. Did she fill you in?
Yeah, she filled me in.
Well, I spoke to your mother, and she's agreed to your terms.
My terms?
I know you've been wanting access to your trust fund, and she's agreed. As long as you and Gwen agree to go back to school and graduate, and you get to stay here as we discussed.
Dad, you and I didn't discuss anything.
Oh, that's true. You weren't here, but I just assumed that since you and Gwen are a married couple, it's a decision you'd want to make together. So, what's it going to be? Are we celebrating? Because I sure could use a night out at Al's.
I know you're trying to help Lieutenant Munson, and I really appreciate it, but Will and I are going to stick to the plan that we started with. We're going to get jobs and we're going to move out.
Hope you're satisfied.
I beg your pardon.
I know they found Dusty Donovan's blood on your gloves, and that you attempted to hide them from the police.
Have a nice day, Barbara.
You won't get away with it.
With what?
Trying to blame my son for this.
Your son confessed.
And so you're gonna let Paul take the rap for something that you did?
No, I'm not. Because I didn't do anything. I'm gonna take the stairs. Good for the heart.
Pity you don't have one.
You're so wrong.
If I could trust you, if I knew that you were really willing to make up for your mistakes and start all over together.
Are you sure that's what you want him? Because with me in prison, what kind of life is that for you?
You just let me worry about that. What I want to know is, do you want me back? The way it was before everything went wrong?
Absolutely. But that's not possible.
Not if you marry me. If you marry me, now, today, I'll know I can trust you. So what do you say? You want to marry me, Paul?
Any sign of her?
No, she's gone. With my luck, she's probably face down in the lake already.
No, she faked the asthma attack so she could get out of here. She's probably at the bus station.
She's gone, Katie. I'm not getting my second chance.
But without Chardonnay, you...
Yeah, I'm going to prison.
His car's here. Everything's gonna be fine. Honey?
Pick up this week's copy of TV Guide to learn about your chance to win a walk-on role on As the World Turns.
Next week on As the World Turns.
I pronounce you husband. All right, then.
I love
celebrating As the World Turns 50th anniversary on April 2nd. So we've created 2 very special episodes for your viewing pleasure.
Yes, please tune in Friday, March 31st and Monday, April 3rd to check out all the action and fun and memories too.
Remember, the 31st and the 3rd. It'll be a blast. We'll see you there.
What?
You gotta love big fluffy towels. Now just $4.99. This week, only at Kmart.
Don't just apply, style your lashes. From Maybelline, New York, it's new Lash Stylist. Designed to sculpt our boldest, most open-eyed look ever. It's a sensation. V-Styling Comb sculpts for a boldly thickened, new open-eyed look. Style your way to the new look in lashes. The move is on. New Lash Stylist from Maybelline, New York. Now, complete the look with new ultra-precise line stylist.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
My dad and I have been in the septic business for over 40 years. A septic system today can cost many, many thousands of dollars to replace.
Rid-X uses bacteria and enzymes to help prevent septic backups.
I've always recommended Rid-X, and I've never recommended anything else.
Say hello to the one and only Eureka Optima. It has all the power and the features of an upright, but just half the weight. Plus, an innovative comfort grip handle. The Optima from Eureka. Invented for the way you clean.
Clients ask, why does my hair look and feel so healthy now? How could I have this all the time? Oh, and not break my budget. Well, come on. Professional products make a difference. But this is a beautiful thing. There's Tresemme. Tresemme started in salons. Salon product, salon healthy, run your fingers through it hair. Get a load of you. Professional, affordable.
Tresemme, ooh la la.
Hey, bus.
I'm not the bus. I can't even catch my breath. You're
a football player with asthma, like you. Do me a favor. Go to asthmacontrol.com and take the asthma control test. It can help you control your asthma better. And talk to your doctor. Asthma doesn't stop the bus, and it doesn't have to stop you.
Hey, Bettis.
Wow. Thanks, kid.
Thank you, Bus, for everything.
It's time for romance once again. Ancora, the new album from Il Divo, featuring I Believe in You, an enchanting duet with Celine Dion. Fall in love all over again with Il Divo, Ancora. Own it today. Call or log on to buyildivo.com. Order now.
I see trees of green.
You really want to go head-to-head with me?
Give me right back off. Oh, it's gonna be a pleasure to kill you. You're gone. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Attention! If you're experiencing signs of facial aging, wrinkles, frown lines, jowls, and loose skin of the neck, now you can remove up to 20 years in about 1 hour. See